So I just wanted to do a quick review on my 2016 Can-Am Outlander 850. 10 hours on it. It's an animal. It's just an animal. I've owned Polaris and I had an 800 Sportsman that just did not compare to the power that this four-wheeler has. I haven't had any issues yet. You know, some people on YouTube are going to talk serious smack about Can-Am. Some people just hate it. But if you dig deep enough, you're going to find someone that has something negative to say about every four-wheeler on the market. So it's a little dirty right now. I still got to go through and get all the fine stuff, but you get the idea. Now the shocks are the Fox Podium for the 850s. They upgraded them. They're very stiff riding. If you're looking for a smooth, comfortable ride, this is not it. They are adjustable. I have not messed with them yet, but it is a stiff ride. Now it's got the 30 by 9 by 14 silverbacks on ITP SS rims. Very sharp looking. Now everybody talks trash about these two. Seems to be about 50% of the people hate them, 50% of the people love them. In my experience, they've been awesome. I've had really good luck with them. It's got a 2,500 pound Warren winch in the front. Actually, it might be a 3,000. I'm not 100% sure, to tell you the truth. I can't remember. But it's a animal. It has a little less ground clearance than the Highlifter, but it's impressive what it will go through and what it'll pull through. Now the only upgrades I did, and I went into this knowing about the upgrades, is get rid of the junk BRP brake pads. Go with race driven. $50 for the set of the pads. I bought it on a Monday, was putting the pads in by Friday. Get rid of the BRP before you ruin things. They are junk. I had 112 miles on it and they were almost to bare metal. The other upgrade I did is there's a website, I believe it's called Mud Crew, that do a rubber gasket for the airbox versus the foam. You want to get rid of that foam gasket and put the rubber one on. That's a big difference in wet and water. And now another thing I did that seems to be really nice, this is just a preference of mine, is I put a 2-inch handlebar riser on it. Have plenty of room so that you're not pulling on your brake lines or anything like that. And what a difference driving this thing standing up. You wouldn't think 2 inches makes that much difference, but it does. I have had really good luck so far, and this thing is just an animal. Power beyond power, all day, all you want. It's a beast. All I can say is to you guys that want to buy one, I love it. I'm happy I went with this over Polaris. Like I said, I've had Polaris. There's just no comparison. It's just a completely different four-wheeler than Polaris. Now, as far as braking things, yes, Can-Am does have issues that brake. Polaris have issues that brake. Yamaha has issues that brake. But they have done a good job at upgrading the rear diff. As far as gearing goes, there's another guy on YouTube here that has proven the theory wrong with lower gears in the transmission. Me personally, I don't know enough about it to say yes or no. He has pretty good proof to back it up, so I would tend to believe him on the fact that it has not been geared down. The clutches do feel a lot different than the regular Can-Ams do versus the XMR. But this thing is just awesome. As far as right now, 10 hours in, I'm loving it. It surprises me every time I ride it. And I would highly suggest that someone buy one if they're in the market for a quote-unquote mud-ready machine. This is literally drive it off the showroom floor and drive it into the mud.